Hello everyone and welcome to the demo for Loveless by King Revel. This is another developer request, and yeah, let's go ahead and start. In the beginning, before the world's creation, existed the Titans. These creatures of unimaginable strength were captured capable of incredible power. Each of them contained within themselves the full potential of each element. Of all the Titans, 4 Titans create the world. Dynamo surged the storms, create the seas. He brought atmosphere and rain. His powers bled through the world with an explosion. Ilnocht, his powers toward that's a cool name. The world like a whirlwind. He spread darkness and created the night, his menacing glare hiding his gentle heart. Demarus, her cold stare blew through the cosmos, bringing rigidity and calmness to the land. She cleansed the world with her radiance. Lastly came Ignis. His scarlet flames bellowed across the world, giving life to the creatures and providing heat and warmth for growth. He was the most bashful of the 4. The 4 Titans came together to watch over their new creation for the future, nurturing their land, giving life again and again. Eventually, their creation garnered the attention of the other Titans, who helped in giving the world balance. Together with the other Titans, the world became known as Gaia, a strong source of the Titans' power that... Boring! So, this is the other reason the game really caught my eye. I mean, it caught my eye when the developer told me about it. It uses that, like, MV3D plugin, which I have played games that use this plugin before. It looks crazy, and I'm always up to see, like, more games try using this. You've told the story 100 times, Papa. Waha, I guess you got me there, Galahad. I don't have that many stories well suited for bedtime. Come on, Galahad, no need to be a brat. If Papa wants to tell the story of the Titans, just let him. I just want to hear another story, no need to be mean, Gradheart. Don't you want to hear another story of Percival? I always like the name Percival. Maybe. I'm in a completely different art style. Just a little bit, Dad. Can you tell the story of the War of the Ages? Yes, please. Wahaha, well, I don't see why not. Then it's off to bed, you hear? The whole lot of you. This is the grim tale of bloodshed, darkness, helplessness, and heroism. To be honest, most of us do not remember the war's beginning. It seems to have been lost to time itself, but this was no ordinary war. Though it is called the War of the Ages now, it is also known as the 1,000-Year War, a war that stretched so long even my own father was a part of it, and his father too. Oh. Many lives... You don't see this many moving parts on an RPG Maker map at once often. Many lives had been thoughtlessly slaughtered, hundreds of soldiers born to die in battle. It was maddening. The ever-creeping darkness that held us humans captive for so long. As you may expect, wars lasting so long have dire consequences. Expansion was impossible, nowhere to flee, crops began to wither, it seemed there was no hope. But then, that's neat. As if a ray of light appeared, what seemed to be a common soldier made him way into the battlefield. His blade was strong, but his heart was stronger. For you see, he never felled a single foe. Within what seemed like a day of war that plagued the world had seemingly ended. I noticed the game chugged a little bit as it was zooming out, but it seems to be fine now. You have that fog in the background as well. I always got the impression that this plugin was always very, like, resource intensive. Because I remember the last game I played that used this had, like, a couple maps that were very chuggy as well. I find that weird, though, because, like, RPG Maker tends to have a very light footprint as far as game engines go, and my computer I record on is pretty powerful. So it might just be, like, an optimization issue. I don't know. A strategy I always tell people, when you have a big, like, instead of making this, like, a... What is that? Like a 9x12, however many times 2, you could just make this one giant graphic that just moves on a 1x3 cycle, so the game would technically only have to do 2 sprites. I think that's easier. Because, yeah, it's a massive sprite, but I don't know, like, that's optional, like, you know. Many of us came together to honor this man, the soldiers known as Ignatius. That's kind of similar to one of the god names. He claimed that there was a land that floated above Gaia, a place that we could retreat and colonize, and he would lead us all there. I had joined them, or I had joined him, honestly believing that this world would be the best way to ensure the safety of my son, you, Percival. And one day, as I was patrolling the ridge of Sky Haven, I spied 2 young boys nearly dead. Would you believe me? Orphaned by this blasted war. They made it all the way up here. Mystical, you would think, but I think it was a sign, as if destiny drew me to you boys. I couldn't be more proud, Gradhart. Becomes a squire in a mere few days. And Percival, you've already begun your training. You're following in my footsteps well, boy. Galahad, I hope you'll do the same. Yeah, just you wait. I'm gonna be just like Sir Ignatius. Just like Sir Ignatius. Just like Sir Ignatius. Except, I guess, you could say it didn't end up like that at all. Gradhart became a knight so quickly, even Percival became one as well. He even opened his own training hall to train future knights. I, however, you could say was a late bloomer. Despite my constant training, I was unable to become a squire when I came of age. Instead, it became the court gesture, as I had some innate ability to use magic that made tricks easier to perform. The king took notice and had me train with his court wizard in my spare time. It came easier to me than I had thought. After several years, I finally got accepted as a squire. I gotta say, you used this plugin really well. Like, this looks nice. This looks like an actual scene from, like, an old video game, you know? Placed under the tutelage of Sir, Artair, the same knight who trained both my brothers, training alongside him, Percival and Gradhart for the last few years is finally bearing fruit. I am being knighted tomorrow. Alright, let's get through it, eh? So, I'm all set for tomorrow. It should be simple enough. I just gotta grab my weapons and head to Percival's training hall to get some training in. They should be in here somewhere. By default, you can move. Okay, okay. I gotta see if you can change that at some point. I don't like having to use page up and page down. Or up and down. Oh, the whole arrow keys work for this. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of potential to this, Oh, wait. Arrow keys move as well. Hold on. Can I change the controls? Controls. Alright, what do we got here? Insert, rotate left. I can do insert and home doing that. I think I'd rather other buttons do it though. I think this will be easier. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. Alrighty then, let's see what we got. Oh, already. Changsword Bag of Tricks. Galahad can dual wield weapons, so he can carry both weapons at the same time. The weapon in his first slot will change his combos. Wielding his Training Sword, the first slot gives him a combo called Vorpal Strike. This combo is excellent for close-range slashing damage. The Bag of Tricks, he can change his combo to Vorpal Blast, which is great for long-range magic damage. And if used as well, this weapon performs the combos automatically at the cost of reduced damage. That's an interesting sounding system. I'll stick with that for now. Even that's a 3D object. This is a map of Sky Haven. I can still see where I scribbled in my house, back when I was still a jester. Okay, I think I gotta reverse that, because I've noticed I've... Oops. I'm gonna make that rotate right, rotate left, and see if that feels more natural. I'll get used to it regardless. My old journal. How much is here? The little rainbow bars are funny. What does HUD do? Show clock? It's a clock system? It was on... yeah, voice crack. It wasn't on by default, so I'm gonna assume I don't really need it right now. Wait, you can make text smaller in the... is that by default? Huh. Over limit. Okay, we'll learn what this all is in due time. That zoom kind of reminded me of Eternalize. Ah, this looks neat. Oh, we get a boat to start. I could turn the camera, like, just look up at the sky. That's kind of pretty. If I remember, yeah, you can also just make it straight up overhead again if you just don't like the 3D at all. That is the easiest to play, but I like to keep this effect on. I see something in the middle of the river there. Can I, oh, I can just get off anywhere. Ooh. I see another chest up there. In the memory of the people who had lost their lives in the Thousand-Year War, though it may be gone, you have not been forgotten. Ooh, okay. Training vest. Alright, fair enough. I gotta say, I already like how this developer uses this 3D plugin. They seem to understand that, like, yeah, a big draw of this is, like, being able to find your own secrets and stuff. There's some nice verticality to the maps already, too. By the maps, I mean just this one. I remember I played one of these 3D games that had, like, verticality in the first map, and then that was just kind of it. I hope we get some interesting stuff out of this. Oh, there's a little trickiness. Get in the side. I like how you can just turn these off. This used to be Gradhart's training armor. You can see he's beating it up pretty bad. Well, it is Gradhart's food. I probably shouldn't eat it. Just you watch, I'll be a knight just like Sir Gradhart. You'd think with all this this talk of knights, squires, armies, even a training hall in the center of town, everyone who want to be in the knights' military, everyone would want to be in the knights in the king's military. Never mind those of us unable to, or even want to be, you know? I think I misread that a little bit. Okay. There's a little bit of choppiness to... It's not the smoothest game, I will say. Though it's kind of hard to tell if that's like a me thing or the game. Do Tendrick a favor and keep yourself out of trouble. Heavens know what he has sacrificed for you and your brother. Defense orb. Orb augment. Is that an accessory? It's a battle item. Oh, that looks a little weird. Not wrong, just weird. Percival said to ensure that everyone gets at least one of these per day, but you'll have to pay if you want more. Oh shit. You don't even sell them, wait. Oh, is there a crafting system in this game? Can't wait to play around with that. I love a good crafting system. Hello. Hey, brother. Good to see you. Are you excited for tomorrow? Yeah, I can't believe it. Tomorrow I officially become a knight. I feel like I've been waiting for this forever. Well, no need to shirk your training, Galahad. I still expect you to be able to hold yourself in combat, even with your unorthodox way of fighting. Don't like my trickery much? You're the only squire I know who wears the title of Jester so proudly. Either way, before we spar, I need to ensure you remember about weapon augments. Feel free to grab the glyph and scrolls off the table. Oh, huh. You know, one criticism I have with, specifically, I feel like someone who is a jester should be a little more colorful. Now, given, like, he's not fully into the jester role, so I don't think just making him look like a traditional jester would really serve this design, or, like, his story justice. I get the impression he's someone who, like, wears well, like he just said, like, wears this role very proudly, but isn't, like, 100% into the jester business. I feel you could reflect this by, like, giving him, like, more colorful clothing, maybe? Or even just, like, a couple streaks of, like, colored hair or something. This is, like, one of the most white, bright protagonists I've ever seen in a game, and the jester angle is so interesting. I feel like the game could do something more with that. Yeah, you can straight up put stuff in it. Wow, okay. Can you take it out? Yes, you can. That's the earth element. Okay, and that's permanent. Huh. Okay, it feels like there's a lot that's gonna go into this mechanic. That's fun. Alright, all set, right? Make sure you put this on before we fight. Don't need our terror to go crazy because you forgot your armor again. Alright, thanks, Percival. Wait, you told me to augment my armor and then you just gave me new armor? Why? What's the point? Oh. Okay, there's some mixing here, but, like, I can tell these are, like, mostly placeholdery for now. I know it seem trivial, but do you want a refresher on combat? I can figure it out. It's studying, I see. Let's fight, then. Can you... Oh, you can't move the camera during battles. Okay, that's a group hit. TP's a mechanic. That was a good laugh! Also, his whole outfit changed. Can you, No, you're not using that plugin that lets you hover over a guy to see what the status does. Oh, what the... Alright, you did say there was, like, a combo system. Hey! Why'd I hear a buzzer there? I thought I did it correctly. Oh! There's more. There we are. Recipe book potions. Wow, you did great. Keep up the training. Altera's taught you well. I think he's at the castle gates right now. Oh, before I forget, Galahad, be sure to make use of the forage items you may get from time to time. Something as simple as an herb and a mushroom can make you a healthy potion in a pinch. Remember, love potions are forbidden. Huh. Oh yeah, there's the craft system. Hey! Oh, that's a cheap revive item. You know, I always preferred MV's, like, Visu Stella crafting, or, Yonfly crafting system, over the MZ one, because, like, it's just a lot simpler. There's a lot of, like, fancy animations. I think it's a little too overcomplicated on the MZ version of the plugin, personally. Oh, hello, Galahad. Would you like some spices from the garden? I'm sure you'll find... there's some use for those, honey. Our settlement may be small, I think, but we get pretty well, we get by pretty well, don't you think? I thought so. You're a good kid, Galahad. That's where the castle is. Okay, I thought that the, like, building on top of this was the castle. On hindsight, that's kind of small. Galahad, you know Altera is only hard on you because he sees potential in you. He's just old-fashioned and likes to show you more than I tell you. Likes to show you more than tell you. Why is there a barrel on top of the building? Corrupt Sphere? Dark Element. Hold up, what? It's a sphere augment. Oh. Adds dark element to an armor. What does that do? I guess it might make me... or not absorb, but, like... It might make me, like, resist dark more, maybe? Wait, that, like, changed the name. Corrupted Trading Vest. Oh, you added, like, suffixes and prefixes to this. Okay, like, I've seen the plugins that let you do these. I think I own the MZ Vigistella one, actually. But I don't think I've ever seen it, like, put into effect in, like, an actual game before. It's a really ambitious system that the player could break your game with very easily. So I get the hesitancy to try using it. I have my instincts to just run in here. There's gotta be... Oh, there's something in here. Burning Glyph. Adds fire element. Oh, there's a guy back here. Sleeping? Slacking off? I would never. I just lost my contacts and the sun hurt my eyes. I think this would be a time to use this. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is much easier. Okay. Good to see. I have seen you in a lot of games. Good to see you in armor, boy. I hope you're ready for today's final training session. Yes, sir. I can't believe it's finally time. I'm going to be a knight. This time tomorrow. Not if you can't beat me today, son. Consider this our final duel. I won't hold back against you today, so you better put up one hell of a fight. I hope you're ready, son. Oh, my TP has been maxed out. I can't get over how he changes clothes. I know it's just because, like, you probably missed some stuff on the sprite for it, or on the, like, sprite sheet for it. It seems like this doesn't... Oh, that's got a cooldown. What? Failed to load animation X Comet 2. I think it's just a missing graphic. Maybe having to do with some sort of effect with, like, the fire weapon? Oh, wait, no, I put the fire on the other... That's odd. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't save it all. Let's look at the credits real quick. Yawnfly! Got Mug, we got some dirt... How do you say that? Wait, Coding Kitsune. Oh, Studio Blue. Hey, that's a cool icon. Okay, I got some work to do. I gotta get back to where we left off, but yeah, I'll see you folks later, and also report that bug to the developer. Thanks for watching.